Hi all, Ash here, and we are back in the kitchen. And just like last time, we're actually making some more ramen. Last time we made this one right here, Ichiran ramen, and it turned out really, really good, really authentic to what we tasted back when we were in Japan. However, today we're not doing this one. We're doing something completely different. And we're doing ramen from Walmart. Yeah. So this is the first time I have ever seen these actually in Walmart, and I went ahead and picked one up because I was curious if this really matches what it's claiming to match. Right there on the label, you can see that it's saying it is Tokyo style shoyu ramen. And as someone who has tried Tokyo ramen multiple times, I wanted to see if this really is as good as it claims to be. However, you're probably thinking, how am I going to remember if this actually tastes like Japanese ramen when it's been so long since I last went? Well, thankfully, I still have at least one more of these little packets, so I can actually make this one to compare it to this one right here. Now, obviously, I'm not expecting wonders with this ramen. It does come from Walmart, so yeah, that's a big negative right there. But every once in a while, Walmart has a couple of bangers that taste amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and be the little guinea pig and try this one to see if it actually does hold up. Now, I didn't actually stop there either. What I actually ended up buying too was this. Some gyoza. So Walmart is really stepping up their game. They actually had these pork gyoza there too. And on top of that, they had some shrimp ones. They actually had some more udon noodles that I could have got too. And they actually had some soup-filled dumplings. So there's plenty to actually try. If you like this video and want me to check out those ones as well, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. But for right now, let's go ahead and try these two right here, which helps because I'm really, really hungry, to be honest. All right, so we're starting with this package right here. Like I said, it says Tokyo style shoyu ramen bowl. Kind of shows a little bit of what's in here. Here is the nutritional value, if you are at all curious about that. And let's go ahead and open this to see what's actually inside this sucker. Okay, after we open that sucker up, we got the noodles, we got the sauce, and we have some pork. However, one thing that's actually throwing me off is right here, it actually says that it's supposed to, and it even has like the picture of it, have green onions actually. I don't see no green onions. Maybe they're inside one of these, but can't really tell, to be honest. I don't see no green onions. So we'll see how that goes. Basically, the instructions on this are very, very simple. All it says is to throw all of this into this bowl right here and microwave for, sorry, but I kind of forgot, to be honest. Microwave for 3.5 minutes. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's toss these in the microwave and see what this ends up looking like. Hopefully it's kind of close to what's on this side. But to be honest, right now I'm not too hopeful. Of course, the kitties are curious what we are making. Hachapa. Alright, so while that other one heats up, let's go ahead and start cooking. And now we just wait for that to boil really quick. Here's our ingredients, just like last time. So we don't have the spice because I used it all in the other one. It is now done, so let's go ahead and get it out of the microwave. I put a little paper plate on top just to let it steam up a little bit more. All right, so it just says to stir, and then you can enjoy it right after. So I'm gonna do that. Meanwhile, let's look at how the other one's coming out. All right, so same old, same old. Just stirring these suckers up until they're ready. So for stirring this, I am not that optimistic. I also totally got scammed. This does not have green onions. Had I known, I would have bought some and chopped them up just like last time. So that's a little disappointing, but it's all about the taste, right? So let's hope this taste lives up to Tokyo standards. Now, that's not all that we bought. So we still have these gyoza. They're called pork pot stickers, but I know that they're gyoza. It says it has chili oil vinaigrette as well. Has ground pork and green onion. We'll see about that with the green onion though. Let's go ahead and heat this one up. So it doesn't really say how to heat it up. Let's see. Oh, Remove wrapping and sauce from tray. Cover with a damp paper towel. Heat for 1 minute and 30 seconds or until the temperature is 165. Let it cool for 2 minutes after heating. All right, so I just throw this in the microwave for 1 minute and 30, it looks like. So let's go ahead and do that because the other ramen's still cooking. Ooh, okay, these just came out in. Oh my God, they smell really, really good. Ooh, okay, I think I'm more excited for the gyoza than I am for the ramen. But it says to let them kind of sit for a little bit, so we're gonna leave them covered. A little bit of extra heat's not gonna hurt. Here's the chili oil vinaigrette. We'll see how that tastes too. All right, so this one's nice and done too. Oof, that's steaming up the camera a little bit. All right, so let's pour that in here. Careful not to drop any. The cats are not making it easy because they are cuddling up with my leg. You guys can't see them, but that's what they're doing right now. All right, with that, everything is ready. We got our Walmart ramen. We have our Ichiran ramen straight from Japan. And we have our gyoza straight from the United States, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and try all of this, see how it goes. Obviously, we gotta see how these ones do first. However, how do I have this? No. We gotta do this right. How can I do that? Get rid of that sucker really quick and bring out the big boys. The Pikachu chopsticks. Gotta do it right. Okay, so we have all of them ready, so now it's finally time to try them. I think the smartest thing to do would be to try the original Ichiran ramen first. That way I get the authentic taste, or pretty close to it authentic taste, and then we can compare the Walmart one to this one actually. So let's start with this one really quick. Ooh, look at that steam. Yeah, this baby's nice and hot. Oh man, I'm looking forward to trying this. Even without the spice, I bet that this still tastes amazing. Oh, that's just like I remember it. With some green onions, this would taste a little bit better, but it still tastes really, really good. Obviously not spicy because we didn't have any of that this time. Okay, so we set a baseline for this one. This one's really, really good, but now Walmart has to try to at least match what Ichiran is doing right here. I hope it can. American ramen is a little bit different. They tend to add a couple of extra stuff that they don't really have in Japan. So the tastes are very, very distinct. Personally, I am obsessed with Japanese ramen. And when I come over here back to the States, it doesn't really taste the same for me. So let's see if this ramen from Walmart can even compete. Okay, so something you'll notice right off the bat is that the noodles are definitely a lot thicker than the Ichiran ones. That's not a bad thing. I don't mind different noodle types. And then this one does have a little bit of an advantage, or it could be a disadvantage, that this one has pork in it while the Ichiran one didn't have anything. So let's see how this one finally holds up. Okay, first impressions, it's not bad though. It's not bad. As far as authenticity, I don't think it's matching that. The liquid, I guess you would say, is definitely heavy on the soy sauce flavoring, which isn't a bad thing. It does taste pretty good. It has an Asian taste to it, but it does taste different compared to the other ones. You know what? I didn't try the pork though, so let's try the pork now. Okay, so we have a big, nice piece of pork. Let's see how this tastes. I'm a little hesitant, to be honest. That one doesn't really taste like a Japanese one. It's really rough, like really, really rough. Borderline kind of like bacony texture. So definitely big difference compared to Japan because in Japan, the pork that they have, one, it doesn't have that consistency. It's very delicate. It kind of just melts in your mouth as you eat it. This one's much more tough and rough, but this one definitely does have more flavor, even though I still do prefer the one in Japan. This one isn't bad. It's just the consistency is kind of weird. Like you really have to chew it. It's kind of gummy a little bit, but it's not bad. It's not bad. All right, so final judgment. I don't think that this one is very authentic. It definitely tastes more like American ramen, kind of like the little packs that you would buy in the dollar section and then heat them up in the microwave. And I mean, granted, this one was heated up in the microwave, while this one was heated up on the stove because that's the only way to make this one. So maybe I'm comparing a little bit of apples to oranges. but the taste difference is immense. That said, the Walmart ramen isn't bad though. I don't think it's doing anything special, so I can't really give it the highest rating possible, but it's not horrible actually. I didn't have my hopes up high, but honestly Walmart, we'll give you a nice thumbs up. However, that is not the only thing that we actually got. We also have the gyoza to try. So let's go ahead and try those suckers out next. All right, so let's go ahead and try these out. The little chili sauce is right here. So let's go ahead and give it a little dippy dip and let's give it a shot. Damn, that's actually really good. For context, I am a huge gyoza lover. Like if you give me a plate of 30 of these, I would devour all of them within seconds. And this one right here is really, really good. It even does have a small authentic taste to it. It is slightly different, but not really in a bad way. It is a little bit more salty than what I'm used to. And the texture of the coating, I don't know what you would call it, is a little bit more rough than it is normally, even in the States when I've had them fresh. So that's probably just because it's been in the frozen aisle. So you do taste the difference a little bit with that. A little bit harder on there. However, once you devour this one, oh, it's so good. I honestly am going to keep buying these. That's how much I liked these. The chili sauce itself has a really, really good taste. It's not spicy at all, but it does add a very unique flavor to the pork. This one is a win. Hands down a win. I even like it more than the Ichiran ramen that I just tried right now. So the final verdict. So the Ichiran ramen, I'd rate it kind of like an 8.5. It's really, really good, but obviously ramen that's freshly made in Japan is a little bit better. The Walmart ramen, that one's gonna be a 6. Not the best, not horrible, but definitely not the star of today's show. That goes to these suckers right here. Gyoza are amazing. I heavily recommend these, even though they are from Walmart. Still worth it. It's so amazing. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and conclude this video. So we'll kind of sign off with a Ramune. This one's a melon flavor, the best soda flavor in Japan if you ever go. So while I'm opening this, let's go ahead and sign us out. Thank you guys all for watching. Like this video because it really does help me a lot. And I want to keep growing our wonderful community so that we can get even more awesome people in this community. Comment on which thing you would want to try the most, including this soda if you want to. And we will see you guys in the next one. Ash out. We're behind the scenes, but this guy doesn't want to go. So this is the struggle with Ramune sodas. I'm an idiot. I was doing it wrong. I was trying to do it with the other thing. All right. Now I bet it opens easy. Anyways, Ash out. See you guys in the next one.